Good evening, everyone. I am Ben Klein, commish of the Hardcore Challenge, and welcome to another edition of Hardcore Challenge Live. We're going to be doing, since we're building up to the season, don't really have a lot of live football to talk about. It's really nothing to talk about fantasy-wise, other than some rule changes in the VP race, which is going to get redundant. So, just to keep the flow going and keep improving on the show, we're going to be doing some specials. The next 6 episodes, each one is going to be dedicated to a former champion, looking back and doing a little special edition, looking back in history of the Hardcore Challenge back to previous champions. And we're going to start with the first episode. Is going to be our 2010 champion, the first champion in our 20 owner forum when we stepped up. It's Tom Mandick, our owner of I'm Thinkin Arby's. Like I say, he joined the league in 2010 when we just stepped up from 12 owners to 20, and we're going to the larger format. And we were looking for owners. We had basically used up all of our inner circle, and we're looking for owners to, that were dedicated. We were looking for guys in the long haul. We knew what we wanted in the league. It was in its infancy, and Tom was one of the guys that had contacted me through NFL.com, and I wanted to put out an application looking for specific owners. We emailed back and forth, and ended up signing Tom into the league to take over. I'm Thinkin Arby's. Like I said, we were falling short at filling the league, and we were looking for qualified and dedicated owners. And we hit a home run going outside the box and signing Tom. His first year in the league in 2010, he ran the table, start to finish. He was dominant the entire year, and everybody. Good comment. All right, but threw me off there. So his in the 2010 season, he pretty much ran it start to finish, and led the league in scoring. It was right out of the box, phenomenal year, and he was the hardcore champ. Raised the cup his first year in the league. He was also the first to leave his mark on the cup. The inception of the cup started in 2009, but the actual cup itself did not come to fruition until 2010. His first owner was Tom. So the first time the cup was won, it crossed the border, and its home was in Canada for a year. And it came back with its first mark on it, American flag and a Canadian flag. So our cup became more of an international cup, and kind of the division shift over the next season or two evolved into the Great White North, where we now have a whole division of teams in Canada with Canadian owners. Our whole Great White North division is all 5 Canadian owners above the north of the border. Now in the second season, Tom came back strong, owner of I'm Thinkin Arby's, and proved he was absolutely no fluke. The first season was no fluke, and he just missed leading the league in scoring again by 11 points, and only got outscored by the team that ended up beating him in the semifinals right before the Super Bowl. And he came one game from being in back-to-back Super Bowls his first 2 seasons in the league. So that was super impressive. Currently, I'm Thinkin Arby's is carrying a career record in the Hardcore Challenge, which is very impressive. It is 57, 26, and 1 with a 68.5% winning percentage. That is pretty good with the competition level that we have, especially with the competition level that they play in their own division, which is one of the toughest divisions in our league. If you look at perennially where they score, is one of the toughest divisions in our league, and to come out with, they lead our league in playoff appearances with 6. Every season they've made the playoffs since joining the league. Lead the league in division titles with 5. Last season, proving he's not lost his touch again by putting together talent. He again led our league in scoring for the second time. The only team that has ever done that more than once is I'm Thinkin Arby's. Led the league in scoring again last year. And in addition to their stellar ownership and guiding, I'm Thinkin Arby's that Tom has done, and being a perennial powerhouse. He's also helped in running our league. He's been voted to VP 3 times, up for election again. And Tom's influence in the league has been immeasurable. We are very lucky to have him within our ranks. He has helped recruit talented owners in our league that have stuck around. He's been intricate in helping me out with decisions over the 3 seasons that he's helped. He was our first VP, so he was very intricate that season. We had lots and lots of conversations about things that season. He's, basically, if you look at statistics, and statistics don't lie, right now, in history-wise, Tom is number 1, history-wise, statistically, the Hardcore Challenge. The only thing he really hasn't done is won a second cup. Nobody's won a second cup. So when somebody does that, they'll obviously be heads and tails above everybody. I guess that's pretty much it for recapping Tom. Like I said, he's our first owner. We're going to just touch on all of our previous champions over the next few episodes. The only other thing I want to touch on is a couple quick items. The poll is up for the tiebreaker rule. We've got, I think, 4 votes for and 1 vote against one vote for keeping it the way it was. So if you care or have an opinion one way or the other, please go cast a vote. It's in the Facebook group. That's where that poll's at. And also we've got our VP race going on. We've got Tom Mandick, I'm Thinkin Arby's. We got Matt Herron, Beaver Street Roar. We've got J-Dub Hauser, Donkey Punch, and Ben Meffley, Stinky Pinky, all running for VP. That poll where you cast your VP vote is on the NFL.com league homepage, right down there in the bottom right-hand corner. There's still 9 votes out there last time I checked, so 9 of you still need to get out and vote. So right now it's anybody's game. The leader, and the guy in last place is only 3 votes separating them. So with 9 votes out there, absolutely nobody is out of it. So these last 9 votes are going to be interesting and see how that shakes out. But yeah, that's it. I guess thank you guys for joining me and recapping, one of our former champs. Like I said, he's the only guy that's had he's had 2 Super Bowl appearances. He's won 1, 5 division titles. He's never not made the playoffs in the Hardcore Challenge, which is pretty freaking impressive with the level of talent we got here. Said, go cast your vote for the rules. Go cast your vote for VP. That's it. Don't have anything else. I'll see you guys next week on Tuesday, 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Until then, good luck. Game on.